Hi business fam, welcome to another superb episode on our channel. If you are new to this channel, why not consider subscribing and click that notification bell so that you'll be the first person to get our video each time we pop out new videos. Okay, and our today's topic is I want to start business, but I don't know the business that is the right fit for me. That is, how do you decide the business that is the right fit for you? And if you look at this critically, this is a serious problem. It's a serious problem because most times you ask some people what they want to do and they tell you, actually I don't know, and you're like, what are you really passionate about? And they're like, I don't know, I'm so confused, I have so many business ideas. Okay, so if you are one of this kind of persons, this video is just for you. Now we are going to be dissecting some of the things you need to look within so that you know the kind of business that is your right fit. Okay, number one, we say okay, before we even start on the list, okay, you can check some of the video up there. I will just leave the link to the side to the cards. Okay, so some of the video we did on different business ideas. In case you have not watched it, please just check the card up there so that you can get some business idea. But on this video, we'll be discussing how to know the business that is your right fit. Okay, and we said number one is, before you even know the business that is your right fit, you should know your options. What are the options you have? Okay, what are the various options you have? You want to do business. What are you looking at? Are you looking at service-based business? Or and if you're looking at service-based business, how do you intend to deliver this? Do you want to do like online of service-based business, or you want to do like offline where you'll be doing consulting, like a physical service delivery? Okay, so you really need to weigh your option. Or do you want to do like a product? You want to have a product of your own that you sell. For example, I'm into the production of ginger and turmeric. Okay, these are my products, my name, and it is called Somat. It's called my market is called Somat, and my product is called Soul Food. Okay, so do you want to have a product to your name? If yes, you want to have a product to your name, how do you intend to sell it? Do you want to do it online, or you want to have like a physical shop? So these are some of the questions you need to ask. Or you want to be like a middleman where you carry somebody's product and sell. For example, you want to be like a distributor of Dangote, you carry their product and sell. So you really need to know the options you have. And again, if you don't have business idea, please check the card up there, and you'll see some of the business ideas that we have done the video for small business owners. Okay, so you need to look at the options you have before you decide. Then number two, we say know your strengths. What are your strengths? What are the things that you're really, really good at? Some people will say, what do you have comparative advantage of? What is it that you can do that when you do it so well, other people cannot do? Your differentiation. What is it that you can do so well that Debbie cannot even dream of doing it? For example, I know that I love to talk. I love to talk. Okay, I'm sure most of you cannot beat me to it. Okay, for example, Nigeria, for example, have the best ginger. Okay, that is our comparative advantage. That is our strength. What is your own strength? Some of you have the gift of speaking. Some of you have counseling gifts. Okay, some of you you just have different strengths that deep down in you, you know that this one a follow come, like God put up for you to take and chop, like nobody can surpass you with this. So what are the strengths that I do have. So that one can help you to know the kind of business you should choose, where you should begin to align, where you should begin to play more on those your strengths. Okay, you need to know your weaknesses so that you don't go there. Okay, these are the number 3 things that will help you to know the kind of business to choose. Know your weakness. Like me, gone. I don't like writing. Don't not just carry me go there. Okay, know your weakness and outsource it. Okay, play more on your strengths and outsource your weakness. Okay, you don't just have this particular, maybe you know very well that you don't like this, you don't even know anything about this, and you want to go and do business that because other people are doing. That is colossal failure. That is failure on arrival. Okay, so know your weakness so that you don't even play there, so that you know the kind of business that you want to choose. Then number 4, we talk about what are you passionate about. Okay, imagine you are passionate about something, you are doing it, you love it, even without money, you are so passionate about it. Then imagine they now add money for you to be doing what you love. Come on, now fly now. Do you understand? It's just like me saying, I like once I start counseling somebody about business, I don't even know when time goes. My mentor will say, for you to know what is your vision in life, find something that when you start talking, you don't even know when time goes. Am I making sense? Find there are some things that when you start doing it, you don't even think about time, you don't even think about food, you don't even think about anything. That is because you are so passionate about it. So this has happened to me lots of times when I'm counseling people about business. Like I just forget about the time, like, oh my God, I've done 4 hours. My God. Do you understand? So these are your passion. And some people will say, find your passion. Okay, I don't know how the saying go again. They said, do what you love and the money will come. My brother, I lie you. Don't be Nigeria. That statement. No, they work here. Do what you love and the money will come calling, right? Nigeria money, hold up the catcher. You do what you love, your money hold up, go catch am for road and go corner and go about. So I would rather say find a passion. Yes, I would say find a passion that needs there is need for it. I don't know if I'm making sense. Find a passion that needs consumer. Yes, that's the word. Find a passion that needs consumer. Because if you have a passion that there is no demand, but there is no need for it, that is a hobby. That is true now. Because somebody will just say you find a passion and the money will come. If you find that kind of passion, hold up, go catch the money, they will carry and go about. So you should find a passion that there is need for it. That there is need for consumer. Passion that have needs. Okay, so that you are doing something that you love doing and you're meeting the needs of others. At that point, this is a win-win situation. So find your passion. How do you know your passion? What are some of those things that when you start talking about, like you don't want to stop? What are some of those things that once you start doing it, you forget about food, you forget about children, you forget about husband, you forget about everything, you forget about your life, you are just deep down into it. These are some of the ways you know your passion. Then number 5, I say volunteer in that niche or internship. Do an internship or volunteer in that niche. Okay, what this would do for you is, for example, you've checked some of our business ideas, you have a wonderful business idea that you want to do. Okay, for you to know that this is the right fit for you, why not consider volunteering? Okay, like I'll give you an example of myself. I have, like I said, my mom have always been a trader. I have been trading from time memorial. Like I've just carry anything and sell, but I never knew that was my calling. Probably because I was so young, I was so naive, and you know this peer influence. Okay, after going to school, I went to university. Coming out, okay, you're just doing what everybody is doing. You do not even look at your background. Okay, at that point I was asking myself, what do I really want to do? I was so young, I was so confused. There was no I didn't really get anybody to tell me what kind of business to do. So for me to know the business that I am so passionate about, I volunteer with because I know that I've always had this unquenchable taste to really help, okay, to help people. But how now, I don't know. Okay, so I was thinking it is in the line of education, but I don't want to go into education then long down the line and I realize this is not what I really want to do. So I opt out to volunteer for an educational NGO. It is called Psykefa. I did the internship for 3 months. Okay, this is me trying to check with myself that this is what I actually want, that I will find fulfillment in this and it will make me happy and I'll be passionate about it. So I asked myself, what's the worst case that can happen? If it's what I want, I will just take it from there. But if this is what I want, I'll just take it from there. By then, I would have done some things. I would have built some networking that even if I'm moving to do my own, it will be beneficial and useful to me. I would have built up some very useful contacts that even if I want to do anything that has to do with that line, it will be beneficial for me. Then worst case, if it is not for me, I will quit it. An internship. Okay, so I actually did internship, and after 2 months or 3 months I just realized this, like, there was no inner fire. Okay, there was nothing driving me from inside. Like, I couldn't feel that passion. I was expecting to see, okay, I'll be doing this thing, I will not think about food, I will not. But when I was there, every time I'll be thinking, I bet when these people will close now, don't they get too late? So there was no inner passion. Okay, so you could volunteer, you could do an internship for a niche or a sector that you are looking at going into, so that you will know the passion you have for that particular business before you can just dive into it. Okay, so the next one will say you should pick a business that aligns with your value. Okay, what are some of your values in life? And again, when I'm talking about value, I'm asking people, they tend to put it in terms of naira and kobo. If your value is centered around naira, so I'm sorry to say, but you need to think again. Okay, what are your values? What are your top values in life? Okay, there is a very strong linkage. Like, there is a direct link between your values and your belief. What you believe is things that transcend into your value. I don't know if I'm making sense. Your belief system and your value system, they are linked. Okay, most time what you believe is what you value. Okay, for example, if you believe in family, if you value family, and you are doing a business that takes you out of the reach of your family every time, or you're doing a business that takes like that takes the whole of your time. Okay, of course you'll be frustrated with that business because it's not aligning with your value. You value family and relationship. Okay, what it means is that you want to spend more time with the family. Okay, then you are not doing business that is taking you always from your family. Okay, you will not be happy. Okay, so you need to look for business that align with your value. At that point, that is a point of rest. That is a point of fulfillment. That is a point of passion. At that point, you feel like you are doing something worthwhile. Another example is, for example, you are not this kind of competitive person. You don't like competing, and you're not going to go and be working in an insurance company where there is high competition and all that, and you are trying to meet up with that kind of environment. You will feel stressed because it's not aligning with your personal values. Okay, it is contradicting your values. So you will just be feeling stressed, you'll be feeling overwhelmed, you'll be feeling overused, you'll be feeling tired, you'll be feeling angry, there will be no fulfillment. Find a business that aligns with your value. For example, are you the kind of person that like fitness? Are you the person that like fitness, you like everything about health, and you want to start a YouTube channel? You know, you cannot go and start talking about gaming. You can begin to talk about wellness, and even when you are doing the video, people will see it emanating from you. People will see it raw coming from you, because it is an inner fire. There is this inner fire, there is this passion. Okay, so find find a business that aligns with your value. Like growing up, I have always liked business. I was born into business. I've always been into trading, but I just needed somebody to guide me and say, okay, what are the things that you like growing up, and what are the things that once you are doing, you do not even consider it as business. And that was my problem, because I have never considered trading as business. It's something that is like almost my second nature. So to me, I'm looking for business. Because this one, I see it as nothing. It's just me. Okay, but somebody should have said, okay, look inward. What are the things? It was later, after I have gone around Jerusalem, I have done internship, I have done this, I have done that. That was when I didn't say anything. I was waiting for a job. I was not continuing. I was just doing my trading, the normal trading I used to do. And anytime anybody asks me about the trading, like, you just see this dinosaur in me will just come out. Boom! Like, you can ask me of anything, you will not see that fire. But when you just ask me about trading, Debbie, I beg, how do you trade ginger for Kafanchan to the United Kingdom? Come! Like, you have awakened that dinosaur in me, and you just see the light, the fire, and I'll just keep going. And even like I'm talking about this ginger now, you see, like I'm already, like I'm so excited. Okay, so look at business that align with your values. And how do you know some of those values? Okay, I will leave the link on the description section, so that you can check some of the some of the common values. I will leave a link that carries, I think, about 100 values, so that you can see some of the common values we have. So you can pick the 6. This is like an exercise. Pick the 6 values that are most important to you. Then any business you want to do, checkmate it against this value to see that it is something is aligning. Like me, one of my value in life is stability. Okay, I like a stable business. I like business. I like to work myself now and be getting money consistently every month till I get old. I don't want this kind of one time business off. Okay, that is one of my value. Then another of my value is being expressive. Okay, I love talking. Okay, if you want to kill me now, you give me a business that don't require me to talk. Like Mogbe, I'm dead. Like I will just die. Okay, so these are some of my value. I remember when I first came into Abuja, okay, because I've always been thinking of this education, because I know that I love talking. So could it be that I like teaching? Deep down in me, I know that I don't like writing. So how do I be teaching without writing school reports, without writing 10 paper and all that? It will not work. What kind of teacher will I be? So I know that I like teaching, but how, I don't know. So when before the internship, I applied for a school. It is called TIPSA in Abuja. I applied for a school. Okay, so when they wanted to do the interview, okay, they shortlisted me for the interview, and that brings us to our next point. Okay, they shortlisted me for the interview to come, and like, instead of me to be happy, look, hear this. So instead of me to be happy, I was so tense. I was so scared. Okay, like I could just feel it that it's not for me. Okay, so I just pictured myself, and that is our last point, which is point number 7, which means start an imaginary business. Okay, imagine the business. Okay, so I just closed my eyes and pictured myself as a teacher for just one day. My God, I wanna die. I closed my eyes and pictured myself with 4 children and this family running early morning by 7 a.m. to go to school, getting everything ready, writing papers, writing reports, writing assignment, writing report. Oh my God! I like inside that imaginary dream. I was already dead, like gone. Okay, I just couldn't imagine it. I'm like, my God. I would think I won't go carry myself, put be this. And when the lady called me and she was like, there's this interview for so day, I just told her politely that I'm sorry, I may not be able to attend the interview because I've gotten another job. And when I sent that message, I felt this sense of relief. I felt this sense of peace. I felt this sense of joy. That is what happens to you for your business. When you take the wrong business, it will look like there is load, there is stress, it's not aligned with your value. Okay, so how do you know the ones that are aligning with your values? Check your 6 top values and check the business that is aligned with that. And we say the number 7 point is any business you want to do, start an imaginary business. First imagine it in your head first, how your typical day will be like. Is this something that you want to do? Believe me, if it's not, your inner mind will cancel it because you will be so scared even before starting the business. So basically, these are my 7 sincere points of how to know the kind of business that is the right fit for you. Like I said, I will leave 100 values. Okay, I will leave the link of 100 values so that you can checkmate your 6 top values. Okay, this will help you to make good decisions as to know the kind of businesses that that is best fit for you. For those of you that have not watched our videos of business ideas, small business ideas that you can start, I will leave the link, is it here or here? I will leave the card up there so that you can watch those. You can watch that video. Thank you so much for spending this evening with me. And if you are new to this channel, please, I really need that subscriber count and the like button. Okay, so turn on the notification bell so that anytime that we create a video, you'll be the first to get notified. Thank you so much, and I appreciate all your support. I'll see you same time next week. Bye.